Well, I'm going to go visit someone today. They have a gas additive I'm going to try out. Yep, I broke down. I'm going to go get the gas additive. Once I saw the gas is at 4.39 and all these, heard about all these things going on in the world, problem with China and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't think gas is going to be coming down anytime soon. So I'm going to go spend about, I think it costs $15, and let's see if I can't get me an extra $2 to $3 per gallon, extra 2 to 3 gallons for my Camry, because usually I just use regular, because I have like a 2014 Toyota Camry, but I already know sometimes even when you buy the regular gas, they don't refine it as well. So the goal of the gas additive is just to clean out the impurities, just so the gas burns cleaner, and it cleans it up so just the gas burns cleaner, and that's it. It's just like it helps get out just some of the impurities. So that's my project number one. Then project number two, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I saw Macy's. They did have a few openings for seasonal sales, so I put my application in late last night. So we're gonna see what happens with that. And also, I'm working on my new Dream 100 project, where I'm gonna just go out and look for clients to see if I can't get an extra $5,000 to $10,000 minimum, just helping them with their business, following up, maybe doing some appointment setting, calling back past customers to see if we can't upgrade them to new products. So those are my three things. And then yesterday, I went to the post office. I went there twice. I was hungry. I was desperate, man. I went in the morning. I left my house early because I had some checks coming in. I went there early the first time. No checks were there. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to come back today, Tuesday, or am I just going to just wait? I went back there. As soon as I got off work, I went back there, man. I was like, I got to get this money. So I went to my P.O. box. There it was, sitting on top, check number one. I said, whew, that's at least $100. So that's dinner. And as you know, back in July, during that Great Depression, I was trying to make $20 last week, man. I was paying almost $300, at least between $350 and $455 for gas a month to come from my house where I was commuting from. So I was hungry. So when I had $20, I tried to make it last forever. So I went there. First check was for $198. Woo, that felt good, because the day before I spent $55 for grocery, $85 on my Verizon bill, and $55 for $55 for Verizon, $55 for my grocery bill, and then $85 for my Sprint bill. So I had to pay my phone bill. So I ended up a net. I took all that money out the account the day before. Now that I got the checks, I put it all back in. So I'm ahead now by $40. So I'm feeling good, man. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's good just to have that little extra money coming in. Like, hey, that was a great sacrifice. Take the weekend off. Let me get a couple of checks in. Take some time off from drinking and having fun with the friends, and like get that extra money in. So that's number one. And then I'm going to take some of that money. I'm going to reinvest it. I'm going to try out this gas additive, because I thought the gas prices would come down by now, because this is really, usually the gas prices are pushed by the season, but there's really supposedly not that much driving during the holiday year, during like October till like January, till November when it really hits. So I was like, man, $419 still for regular gas? Let me go get that gas additive. Let's see if I can't stretch, because right now I'm spending about $40 a week on gas, because I change locations, so I'm no longer commuting a lot. But I was like, hey, if I can get an extra $2 a gallon, I tried that. And then I went to 24-hour fitness, and they had this one thing where you get gas, you get your you're going to able to get your water from the machine. So we're going to get the water from the machine. So it's like $6.99 a month. And like usually I've been spending about $3.50 a bottle for water lately. So like, okay, can't keep spending this much money on water. So I said I'll just go out and get that. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see how much money that saves me. So that's one of my projects. So I'm gonna stop buying. That broke down. I couldn't keep paying $350 a bottle. I go to 24-hour fitness to work out. So I said I can't keep paying $350 every day to work out for water. So now I'll try that machine, whatever, $6.99 a month out my check, whatever, filtered. Be making a bunch of messes as I try to figure out how to get the water into the jug. But even though I have extra money in, I know I can sort of reduce some of my expenditures. It's like right now I'm so shocked that it's still so hot, and I have allergies. So I say, but a little extra money I can have, I'll keep. So that's one of our projects that we're working on. So, and then I'm gonna see if we can't. Went back to Macy's one final time to see if they can help me out with the extra money I usually get, because it's at least a good $1,000 to $2,000 that you can get for working, basically doing nothing. So that's one of my projects. So we're gonna see, man. I'm trying to try to go back to Macy's. I'm going to do the see if Team Play has any more events. I'm gonna do the gas additives. So those are some of my projects I'm working on. So today is just I don't really have anything set to talk about. Just to let you know, like, I got that $226 check in, feeling good. I got to reinvest it, man, because if gas stays up before, like I told you, diesel follows gas, and I know the diesel's going up because every time in the morning I pass by those Amazon warehouses, there's at least 5 to 6 trucks parked out there, like 5:45. I pass by 6 o'clock. By 5:55, I'm passing by. So they must be there at 5:30, and I'm like, man, they're just afraid they're not going to get paid from some of these dealers that they're taking these products, so they're just storing all this product. And then if they store all the product, that means as you head toward the Christmas season, then they're going to start cutting back on hours. Like I told you before, Calvin and I worked 30,000, I don't know, 30, let's say today, it's probably like about 20,000 square feet. But let's say today it would be 20,000 square foot. But him and I worked 10,000 sonic alarms. We ran a CNC machine. We ran a high injection molding machine. I did like the sales. I went door to door. I called on the phone. I collected checks. So when I look at these big Amazon places, I mean, they got to at least be, I tell you, you guys are overstaffed by at least 40 to 50%, man. So I want you to be like me. Just put that extra $100, $500 away and just see how it feels for it to be there when you need it. So I want you to do that, because I think some of you, unfortunately, toward the end of the year, when they start looking at their profits and seeing how much money they lost due to these high diesel prices cutting into their projections, they're going to have to let some of you go. So this is the time to start preparing.